Hi, it's been 2 weeks since I started the anti-aging regimen through Rodan+Fields, and I noticed even within a couple days a difference. So to prove it's only been 2 weeks, on my phone you can see Saturday, April 14th, and I started on March 31st. So as I said, even within 2 weeks, I noticed major differences, and I actually even noticed differences after using for a few days. My pores feel or look smaller, my skin feels firmer, and the lines around my eyes seem to have diminished. I like the smell of the product, and I like how it feels on my face. So I'm going to walk you through the evening regimen. The evening regimen contains the first 2 steps from the morning regimen. It is the daily cleansing mask, which you put on for 2 minutes, and then the pore minimizing toner that you put on until it dries. So I'm going to do these 2 things, and I'm not going to bore you with the process since you've already seen it. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've used the daily cleansing mask, and I've used the pore minimizing toner, and now the 3rd step of the evening regimen is the AMP MD roller. So it's a pretty nifty little gadget here. It's different from anything I've ever tried before. I'll read you a little bit of detail. It is constructed of the highest quality surgical grade microneedles. And it looks like this, and it's got teeny little needles in it. So the directions are: for best results, follow these steps at least 3 nights per week, increasing to nightly use as tolerated. For the past 2 weeks, I've just been using it 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then eventually I'll use it every night. So it says, do the first 2 steps with the cleansing mask and pore minimizer. Divide the face into sections: forehead, right side, left side, chin, and neck. And with moderate and comfortable pressure, roll the AMP roller over each section 4 to 10 times, changing directions with each pass as illustrated. Okay, so I'm going to do that. First time I used it, it was a little weird, but it kind of leaves like a tingly sensation. So it doesn't hurt. It's just it feels a little different. So you start out, and I do it this way, go over everything, then go diagonal, and I go down the side. Like I said, it just feels, it almost, I mean, with acupuncture, you can't really feel the needles, and this, you can feel the needles, but it doesn't hurt. It just kind of feels, like I said, a little tingly. And I honestly think that this tool is what makes the biggest difference with the anti-aging line. I think I got it enough. Okay, so the next step, it says, after rolling, apply contents of 1 anti-aging night renewing serum capsule to entire face and neck, and then follow it with the restorative cream. So these little capsules look like this, and they contain this serum that is really silky smooth. Never felt anything like it before. It doesn't leave like a greasy feel. And just put the contents on your hand, and then put it all over your face and neck. And it feels so silky. And another thing to note, none of these products have a strong scent to them at all. The restorative cream has like a little bit of a citrus smell, but it smells really clean and fresh. The rest of the products don't really have much of a smell, which is kind of nice. I don't like really perfumey stuff. So I've got that all over, and then I'm going to follow it up with the overnight restorative cream. This is the moisturizer. And I found it says to use a dime size. I use a little bit more than a dime size just because I have a little bit drier skin. And I figure you can never have too much moisturizer. So put that on. Put it on down here. I think it's everywhere. I love the smell of it. It's a great light scent. Okay, so with the amp roller, twice a week, you have to soak it in this container for about 15 minutes to clean it off. Fill it to the line. And then you get these little tabs. And you drop the tab into the water. You stick in the amp roller. You put on the top. And then you let it sit for 15 minutes. So a little bit more information about why I chose Rodan+Fields. The doctors of Rodan+Fields invented Proactive, and I've used Proactive for the past 8 years, and I think it's an amazing product. So when I read that they invented a new skincare line, I was really interested and wanted to check it out. One of my high school classmates is a skincare consultant with them, and I started talking to her and thought, you know what, this is something I should really try. Not that worried about my skin today, but I would rather look like I'm 40 when I'm 50, and in order to do that, I think I really need to start taking better care of my skin.